Hello, my name's Laszlo Bliss. This is my YouTube channel, Bliss Thoughts. Today I'm going to be discussing virtual reality technologies with a particular interest around our current level and what is possible in the future as we continue our evolution within this technology domain. This will all be interwoven around the potential and impact of a technology which has reality-altering possibilities. When we're thinking about virtual reality, it's the idea of being in a different place, a new field, a new plane, something other than our reality. And this is what Morton Healing in 1957 was trying to achieve with Sensorama. I say trying to achieve because it did have its own issues, but the concept was there. Shaped like an arcade machine, you put your head into it, as you can see in the picture there. Unfortunately, Healing was not able to gain the financial backing to make his true dream a reality. But these efforts echoed towards today. And in 1987, Jammer Linear finally gave birth to the name virtual reality. This was the first time its word was used in public. According to Statista, VR amounted to 12 billion worldwide in 2020. And this is set to increase to 72.8 billion in 2024. So things are definitely on the upwards trajectory. And there's a big reason for this. The potential is extremely vast. Imagine waking up in the metaverse, a virtual world full of social connection. If you've read and watched Ready Player One, you may be familiar with this already. In here, they call it plugging in. And this is basically stepping into a reality which is not too different from ours. Currently, this technology is not capable of reaching this level. But if we do get there, we'll be in a space with all our senses appeased. Imagine acting out a scene in Spider-Man, zipping through New York City, wind blowing through us while we have Mary Jane on our shoulder. How about the famous red and blue pill scene in The Matrix? You can actually act those scenes and look around you, see Morpheus in front of you, the smells, feel the leather seat. That's the type of experience that can be delivered through virtual reality. It's incredible. We get to live historic moments and create brand new experiences. I mean, personally, I can even get the opportunity to do something like this.
Can you imagine that?
So I hope you appreciate the editing skills there. Put a lot of effort in that. And hopefully you got the message as well. So it's unanimous. You can do what you want. How about this? It's Monday, it's raining, you've had a shit day. I need to go on holiday. Well, actually, and you're in Barbados, on a beach. Feet in sand, the sun glaring on you. And you got your friend next to you over there sipping a cocktail. Someone swimming over there, see the splashes. That's what it could be like if we actually get a true diving experience. This just shows and glimpses what the future can be. And it's not even just that. People tend to think that virtual reality is more towards the entertainment side of things, but there's big benefits towards other sectors, such as the healthcare sector. Within this virtual space, doctors and surgeons are also able to train and practice and have pre-runs on operations. And bearing in mind this is dealing with life or death situations, even improving the success rate of an operation by 1% is massive. And then there's things like the real estate industry. You can virtually walk around your house and find your perfect home. There's no need to go in, wait for estate agents, them trying to negotiate with you. And you can see how this can be beneficial to other areas as well. For example, virtual shops, you can go and try the clothes. East London, Stratford, Westfield is an absolute nightmare on the weekend. So if I can just virtually try on my goods, try on my trainers, then why would I not want to pick that option? So once more, it's the theme of technology providing convenience to us. But for me personally, one of the most exciting aspects is the gaming side of it. And I know virtual reality is actually probably more concerned towards that area right now, and that's okay. Gaming is basically going to be the platform, and it's doing that right now for other sectors to bounce on. So some of the areas I mentioned are obviously destined for in the future. Some of those aspects are happening right now and industries are using them. But if we're talking about the present level of virtual reality. It's still not 100% there yet. You get cyber sickness if you play games that have sudden movement. I know there was one where I was walking on a building and it was quite high up. Let's say it was pretty mental. But yeah, you can just walk off and you can just fall over, but you just fall on the floor. And there is technologies like the catwalk C, which is pretty much like the Ready Player One films, where you're on like a treadmill, you have like the gloves, the headset on, and you've got a back strap, and you can literally just run about and do what you want. So that's kind of helping to deal with the locomotion effects. As I said, we're still not 100% there yet. And this is not just within the gaming sector, it's in the other areas as well. More towards the subject of the kind of psyche and the mental aspects of virtual reality. And if we do get to this level, I think there are some alarms that are ringing out. I mean, firstly, the addiction side of it. We've got a virtual field to jump in and log in and to meet our friends, communicate with them, play games, ride a boat, swim, fly, do anything we want. Why am I going to wake up and go work? What's the point? This place sounds amazing. This virtual space where people can escape to, but it sounds very daunting. If you're going to get lost in that space, how are you going to come out of there, and why would you? Especially if your life is not that great and things are not going that well. So I think there is cause for concern where people can just get absolutely trapped in these spaces. And if we're looking at technology as a whole and the addiction elements, I wouldn't be surprised if this wouldn't be a big issue. We're not at that level right now where it's seamless and we can't tell the difference between our reality and that reality. But if we do continue this evolution, we get to that space, we're going to be talking to people, but are we really speaking to people? We're just speaking to like digital images. It's not really us. We could lose that kind of sense of being, the ability to actually converse with people in real life, that physical touch, which every single human being yearns for. That could be a risk. It could breed a world of uncivilized people lacking personal skills, communication skills, and this are general behaviors that someone needs to be successful in the world, right? You need to be able to talk, communicate. That's why as kids, we're urged for kids to play with other kids. I'm doing that right now with my guy. And we have to kind of get used to it, to share, to talk, to be kind, to not throw stuff, right? And how can we teach those values for a virtual world? And sure, we can virtually learn about these experiences, and our education system can be definitely bolstered with virtual reality technologies. But I feel like if it's made too easy for us, we may be missing the actual challenges and the learning curves that everyone really does relish. And I can only speak from my personal experience. Those challenges teach you lessons. So what lessons can we learn in the virtual world? And the advertisement industry, they're going to love this. They're already popping their adverts in our face 24/7. I've had to put my phone on flight mode right now, probably get a notification for something. So the opportunity in a virtual space for them to virtually attract us and draw us in, that's quite dangerous, right? How difficult it's going to be if it's virtually in front of you right there as you jump into that car. I mean, if you suddenly do have, a couple of 10 to 20 grand available and you're just in a car and you impulse buy a car. I mean, imagine that. Impulse buying could be something on a brand new level. You've really got to hold yourself back. So guys, that's my take on virtual reality. Thank you for listening. If you got some value from that, you got a bit more awareness, a bit more understanding on the good and the bad of virtual reality, hit that like button, subscribe, share, and if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Any ideas, let me know below. Take care, stay safe. For more technology related stuff, do check out my website, Bliss Thoughts. Here I discuss a range of different topics. My most recent example is why 3D printing technology can change the world. And prior to that, I do discuss also the future of virtual reality technologies.